Alright guys, so just a little explanation of how I went from basically $10, $5 to basically $100 within, I would say, 24 hours. So what I am using is the D trader. So let me just bring up these tabs. Yeah. Alright, so what I've been using is the D trader. So this is my live account. Transfer it to real account. And just to be transparent, I'm going to reports, statements, deposit. Today is the 28th. I deposited on the 28th, as you can see here. Deposited 28, $10, right? And what I did first was I had transferred it to my where it gone? I transferred it to Deriv X because I was trying to figure out. So what Deriv X is another platform web terminal that you can actually trade on instead of MT4, right? So long story short, I noticed this impulsive movement. This is V25. Notice it on the 5 minute. Now when I go to the D trader, I look for the same pair. So I'm using the platform to trade and I use the high and low. Alright, I locate V25 and then I click the chart types and switch it to 1 minute so I can see the candlesticks. Alright, so this is on the 1 minute time frame. When you go to the chart, this is on the 5 minute time frame. I realize that this is a resistance area based on previous price action. So we'll have a high here, we get rejected. We'll have another high here, we get rejected. You understand? So there's just a lot of rejection left, right, and center within this zone basically. We get a large impulsive move to the downside, and some market is trying to correct this long impulsive movement, right? So I got this confirmation, right? So I went up, these two candles basically confirm it. I went immediately over to my D trader, to my V25. So I was somewhere up here. So this is the 1 minute now. I can see that structure has basically been broken by this candle. I'm gonna go over to my demo. Before I go over to my demo, let me show you the transaction that took place. Just completely being transparent. So I actually sell. So over to your left here, you can see the 25 was the last pair that I traded. 25, 25, 25, and I risk basically $10 3 times, right? So I risk a whole entire $10. So let me explain what I mean by that. Going back over to the chart real quick, switch this to demo so I can actually show you. So I'm using the higher and lower feature, right? So let's say I hit $10, right? The market has to pass where I enter from, right? So our ticks is like 7 seconds. So now it's red and now it's green. If I win this trade, right, I just win $30. So this is live, guys. So it's the $10 that I risk and it disappear. They put in this feature where I can't, it does disappear after you trade. So I'm happy I'm recording this. So you're basically risking $10, and if you win the trade, you get back $31. So if you risk 3 times the $10, 1, 2, 3, and you win all 3 trades, that's basically $90. You understand? But it's not every time it's going to happen, right? You really have to study candlesticks. But I'm just showing you an example. So I lost 1 trade and win 2 trades. So as you can see, the contract value is 31. So on top of my $10, I win $21 plus. right? So that will give you the $31, and that is what basically, that is how I went from basically $10 to $100. Starting out with $10, of course, you're not going to risk the entire $10. You start off low, like with $1 or $2. So if you're doing it with $2, you're risking $2 out of the $10 to make $6. You understand? So imagine you start with $10. You risk 2 out of it. You get back a return of $6, right? So that's basically 6. So your total now is going to be $16 out of $10. So we won that trade, right? Your profit is actually $4 and $2, plus you get back your $2 where you stake. So that's basically it, guys. How I basically trade is I basically watch the momentum of the candles. This is a reversal, so I have a long impulsive move. This is a correction move. We're in a buy trend right now, so that is why I've been buying. You notice all the trades that I've taken previously, I haven't been selling, I've just been buying, and I use it in correlation with the the D trader chart. So that's basically it. I'm going to send out this video for you guys to watch. Ask me any question you want to ask. I'll answer it. I'm not the best. I'm still a work in progress, but I'm not giving up. I'm still trying and learning new things, and developing myself as a trader. Very transparent guy. Actually I have a YouTube channel called Rose Trading Journal. You can check it out. I hope it helps you guys. So let's go to YouTube, type in Rose Trading Journal, and it is this link here. So I have a video on market structure for those who are new. You can watch it and stuff like that. So thanks again, guys, for watching. This is just me giving out sauce. Hope it helps somebody. I know it's rough out here in these streets. It is what it is. So that's basically how I have been trading, and how I've been able to move very small amounts to large amounts. It doesn't happen like that all the time, to be honest, guys. Sometimes I blow the entire $10 and I have to start over. As you can see in my reports, go over to my real account. I don't really want to stay too long, make this video boring, but going over to my accounts, going statements, deposit. So my rule for this is, if you notice, I deposited $10 28th of June, which is today. The last time was the 23rd, 2 times, and then before that the 22nd, and then 17th of June. So I've deposited quite a lot in June, as you can see, and then before that in May. So the rule that I try to set for myself is so I want to put a limit on depositing money. I want to withdraw more than a deposit. So my aim is to deposit 5 times, so that is my limit for the month. That means it's $50, right? So let me just draw it out for you guys so you can see. So I'm depositing $10 5 times, which means I have 5 chances to make money. If I deposit it, let's say I deposit it today and I blow the account, I have 4 more chances. You understand? If I blow all $10 within the month, I don't deposit any more money until the next month. So I reserve my capital and maximize my profit, and it's just a bit of discipline. Of course, sometimes I will go over the $10 and deposit more, which of course I'm breaking my rule, but that is something that I try to stick by. So I'm sending out this video. Hope it helps somebody. Thanks for watching.